Play! Welcome to the newest edition of TNInews with your host, JC. What's up, everybody? JC here. Welcome to a Wednesday edition of TNInews live. And we've got a lot to cover today, but I got my new Cobra Ferret. This arrived yesterday from Hasbro Pulse, so I've been playing with it. Overall, I think it's a pretty cool toy. Pretty happy with it. One minor little complaint with the misspelling on the sticker there. They forgot the N in launch, but there you go. Otherwise, though, I would say pretty solid. I like the gun. In fact, I think this is an improvement over the original toy because not only can you remove it and kind of use it as an actual, gun for your figure, but you get, I don't remember, but I don't feel like you had quite as much movement on the original toy. Like, I think it could go up and down a little bit on the original toy, but with this, you can kind of pivot it out and have it up and down and things like that. So I like that. You've got the little front gun, so that looks pretty good. You got the little tow hitch, but that is not, it's not an actual usable thing. It's just, it's molded on there, so it's just for looks. You got the side missiles, so those do come off. So, again, very reminiscent of the toy. You get with the wheels, you get you get the shock, so for off wheeling and stuff, so that's kind of nice. And it rolls really good. So overall, again, I'm pretty happy. You get the female driver; she looks pretty good, and she sits on the bike pretty good for the most part. If you want her butt to kind of be on the seat, you have to have her kind of in this position. But again, I think they did a pretty good job. And the steering wheel, it does turn, but it doesn't actually turn the wheels or anything like that. So again, overall, pretty happy with that one. Now just bring on the Dragonfly, though unfortunately probably not going to get that until the very end of the year. All right, so let's see who is in the house tonight. What's up, Collectorverse? Any Masterverse news? No, it's been pretty silent on the Masterverse front, I'm afraid. Seems like Mattel is putting most of their efforts these days into Origins. I'm not even, I mean, I won't swear to it, but I'm not even really expecting there to be a Masterverse San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, just the Origins one. So, but hopefully there will at least be some new reveals at San Diego for Masterverse. I am hoping. No word on whether we're going to get another season of the Netflix cartoon series yet, so that's a little discouraging. I thought that the newest season did really well, but again, so far no news about another season getting the green light as far as I've heard. But again, to answer your question, long answer short is no, I have not heard anything really newsworthy on the Masterverse front. Zim is in the house. What's up? Eric's in the house. What's up? Be busy picking up the kids, but looking forward to the discussions. Everett's in the house. How you doing, Everett? Who else we got? Sith Happens. What's up? I just finished the newest episode of Acolyte, so Sith was definitely the theme of the episode. Classic Green Hulk from the first appearance of the Avengers. So Everett, once again, always throwing out those Marvel Legend names he wants. Collectible Fun, what is up? Shadow's Dojo, what's up? I've had other people say that from time to time. I said it for 3. I don't know why sometimes for some of you it says 7 p.m., but I guess that's YouTube. I don't know. I had it set for 3. Quinn's Comics is in the house. What is up? All is well. Hopefully everything is good with you as well. And always great to see you having a quintastic day. So, like I said, we got a bit of news to go over today, as always. So let's just kind of jump into it. I suppose we can start off with Marvel Legend news. Not that I have like a ton of Marvel Legend news. Once again, a reminder that Odin, the new 85th anniversary Odin figure, is going up for pre-order tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So still no pricing info that I've seen released, but hopefully, sometimes will release that the day before, but as I'm filming this, nothing. At the very least, we'll find out tomorrow. This is a mainline release, so of course it will be available at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, but essentially it will be, or it should be, available everywhere. So if you've been waiting for a new Odin, and I gotta say this does look pretty good, then again, pre-orders open tomorrow. Now we also have, they've been teasing some type of Marvel Legend news for this week, which we now know will be coming tomorrow. Don't know when, but will be coming tomorrow. So still no real word on what that news is going to be. However, Ryan Ting yesterday on social media decided to randomly post images of these rock accessories. And honestly, I don't know if this is meant to be the same accessory, just showing us two angles of it, or if this is supposed to suggest there's multiple rocks coming in whatever figure this is going to be included. So you may recall in a live stream a while ago, back in April, they showed us a rock, and I believe that is the same rock as they showed us before. So I do believe that is the same rock. Now, I've seen a lot of people and, speculating that that rock is the exact same rock that we see the Sentinels pick up in the video game, which, of course, I have right behind me here. So in this video game, this X-Men video game, where you fight the Sentinels that are basically the same size as normal human beings, they pick up these rocks at a certain stage in the game, and a lot of people have noticed that the rock that they keep showing looks very reminiscent of that. So what does that mean? I have absolutely no idea. Does it mean they're going to give us essentially 6-inch Sentinels from the video game, which would be kind of, I don't know, since really they've only shown up in that size in that video game. I don't know if there's a lot of demand for that size of Sentinel. They did do recently a similar size with in the Marvel Retro line. They did a Sentinel, so, but nothing for Marvel Legends. So, and then the other question is, is this something for San Diego? We're getting pretty close to San Diego Comic-Con. We're now just under a month till San Diego kicks off. So at some point here, we're going to be starting to get San Diego Comic-Con reveals from Hasbro. They have not yet revealed any of their con exclusives for this year. So, it's possible tomorrow's news is going to be the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for Marvel Legends. Another possibility, of course, is they finally show off their Deadpool and Wolverine figures for the new movie. So that's another possibility. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't know what time the news is going to get revealed. I'm guessing in the morning, probably 9 or 10 a.m. time, usually when that type of thing goes up. But again, we'll have to wait and see. And I don't know where the news is going to come from. One of the fun things about my job is I get to sit around and wait for things like this to hit the net so that I can then report it for you guys. But when it is up there, when it does get released, you can guarantee we'll have it up on Marvelous News as soon as it goes up. And that's really all I have for Marvel news today. So again, remember Odin tomorrow pre-order, and then some type of news. All right, so let's continue on, and let's see. Let's do some quick Star Wars news. So I mentioned the Acolyte series. So Hasbro for their Black series is doing this strange helmet that the Sith character in the series wears. Definitely, first time I saw an image of this, I was like, reminded me of the Gimp from Pulp Fiction movie, though it looked more black in the initial images. This it looks more brownish bronze, which even in today's episode, when we got a pretty good look at this helmet, I don't remember it looking quite so bronze. But there you go. That's the Black Series helmet. This is going to go up for pre-order tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Should be available at places like Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. And we can thank Collider for giving us our first look at this particular item. All right, let's move it on. So more San Diego Comic-Con exclusive reveals from the loyal subjects for their BST AXN line for Turtles. So we've got a Metalhead Donatello 2-pack coming. For any of you who collect that line, these are about 5-inch figures or so. We don't have a lot of details, I assume, since there's been no mention about these being available online, that these are only going to be available at the show. But again, I am making an assumption on that. Let's see what else we got. Mezco has started their MezCon reveals with this exclusive pre-order for Snake Eyes 112 Collective variant figure. So we've gotten Snake Eyes before in this line, but now we're getting this this different version. So overall, looks pretty good. You know, if you're into Mezco 112 and you like GI Joe and you want another Snake Eyes, this one is looking pretty decent. So this is being offered exclusively on the Mezco store website, and the cost of this one is $112. And last time I checked, it was still available. Now I'm kind of jumping around here. Let's keep it to GI Joe. So we saw this at Joe Fest this weekend. The snake armor, part of their Super Cyborg, Super 7, Super Cyborg line. So it's, you know, I don't know if it's exactly 12 inches, but it's definitely on the tall side, taller than like a 7-inch. It says 11 inches, so taller than like a 6-inch or 7-inch. The snake armor should be a little bigger than a regular figure, but these are much bigger. So I mean, you could make it work if you wanted, if you don't mind a very large snake armor. And I saw this at both this and the regular version at Joe Fest, and it looks cool. I almost wish Super 7 would do like an 8-inch version, a 7 or 8-inch version of these figures. But anyway, this is available. This is being sold as a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. It went up on the Hasbro Pulse website today. So the cost of this one is $125. The regular version, the white one, that's been up for pre-order for a while. You can get that at places like Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. McFarlane's newest pre-orders today were those DC Superpower figures that we saw images leak out for last week via Walmart. So this wave includes the Black Manta. So this is a variant of, you know, the previous one was like a dark navy color. So this one's all black. Then you've got Guy Gardner, Booster Gold, Metamorpho. Now, Entertainment Earth had a case with, get to it, with the Superman, the Fletcher Superman, and the Dark Knight Returns Batman. So I've only seen these offered online in a case at Entertainment Earth. I didn't even see these at the McFarlane store last time I checked. So these two figures, the Superman, the Batman. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but again, there is a case where you can get those two if you want all these figures. You might want to check out Entertainment Earth. And again, right now, at least, that's the only way I've seen to get the Superman and the Batman. They might be made available in some other way as single releases. But again, last time I checked, that was Entertainment Earth was the only one to have that up. Let's see. NECA exclusives went up for those of you not attending the show. Today was the first day for you to buy these online. Last time I checked, the only thing that had sold out, as I suspected, was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Eastman and Laird first appearance 2-pack. So that one sold out this morning. You will get another shot tomorrow. These will go up again. Anything that sells out, like they've only allocated a certain number each day. So you've got today, tomorrow, and then Friday. So you'll get 2 additional chances. And again, if you want this turtle set, I recommend that you be online when these go up at 12 p.m. Eastern time, because that turtle set is probably going to sell out each day. The others, I don't think, I think you can get pretty easily. But again, that turtle set is definitely, I think, in high demand. Here's a figure I'm not sure anyone ever asked for, but Toonie Terror's Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote. So that is available at Big Bad Toy Store. Entertainment Earth will have it at some point. I don't think they've listed it yet. And then also for you Murder, She Wrote fans, there is an 8-inch cloth version, which is going to cost you $40. So I don't know why, NECA does these really obscure characters sometimes. I kind of got it with the Golden Girls, Betty White, but I don't know. This may be, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are some. My dad used to like Murder, She Wrote. He would watch it all the time, but I don't think my dad's going to be out buying an action figure of her. So I don't know, but it is available again. Went up today. Get the this is a soft goods type figure, 8-inch, and again, definitely just a weird choice for NECA to do a figure of. I mean, I'm not like somebody like, hey, you know what? Let's do a Murder, She Wrote. Going up on Walmart, and eventually these will be available. They haven't gone up yet at Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, but you can now get on Walmart. Last time I checked, at least, The Last Ronin, Ultimate Donatello. And some of these were previously available at Target. So like this one was first available at Target during the Haulathon event, I believe, but now it's up at Walmart, and again, should be available soon at places like Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. So this is the flashback Michelangelo. And I thought there was a third one, but maybe not. All right, let's get into some other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle news. So we are seeing once again indications that we might be getting a 90s movie master Tatsu figure from NECA Toys. So this information comes from the YouTuber, and I have a link to his video down below. But As Toys Hunters Guild is the name of the channel, and he has come across, and I have not confirmed 100% the legitimacy of it, but claims to have come across a shipping manifest for a figure that's listed as Tatsu. So now you may recall late last year, or not, early last year, I should say, back in January of last year, I actually talked to the actor's son, who had said that his father was working with a company to have a figure made. Now, he didn't remember the name of the company that his father was working with. The assumption was it was NECA, but again, he didn't remember the name of the actual company. But he knew his father had been working with somebody to do some type of figure, and we had never heard anything more about it since then. And as far as I know of, NECA has not really made any indication that this figure was coming. But, and again, until we actually see it or officially announced, I am kind of putting this one in keeping it with a grain of salt. But, again, Tatsu, one of the main characters left from the movies for NECA to do. Originally, the actor was hesitant to want to have a figure made, so that was the initial holdup. But then again, later it looks like they were able to work things out, and that's kind of where we are now. So speculation is that this might be offered during Walmart Collector Con in July. I was thinking, I'm actually kind of surprised if they are doing this figure this year, that it wasn't like a Comic Con exclusive, or at least a version of it as a Comic Con exclusive. So I was a little surprised in that. But obviously it's not, because NECA's revealed all their Comic Con exclusives. But Walmart Collector Con is a possibility on when this figure could become available. So we'll have to wait and see. And again, the date for Walmart Collector Con is July 25th. So same weekend as San Diego Comic Con. All right, well, and we actually have had quite a bit of turtle news come out today. So let's keep on with the turtle theme. So if you're into the Mech Turtles from Heat Boys, the newest one, the Donatello, has gone up for pre-order at places like Big Bad Toy Store. So these figures stand. This one's about 9 inches, $180. It's available for pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store. So we'd seen images for this figure, I think, last week, but again, it is now available for pre-order. If you've been collecting this line, then you might want to check this one out. And then also from Joy Toy, 1/18 scale turtle figures. We're getting our first looks at those. These images came out this morning. Now, unfortunately, these are not, right now at least, not going to be sold directly in the United States, according to Joy Toy. These will be sold in mainland China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau, I guess that's how you say it. Sorry, geography is not my strong point. But I'm not going to say that you might not see some e-tailers like import these, which means they'll be higher prices. But as far as like actually being able to sell, officially sell them in the U.S., probably due to licensing issues, these are not going to be offered here in the U.S. But they look really good. The details on these look really good. This is Donatello. So, these are about 4-inch figures. You get a pretty wide range of accessories. You get like the base with Donatello. He's eating his pizza. Skateboard. Some effects for the sword, so it looks like he's like whipping it around. So, pretty cool. Here's Raphael. He's got I think they all come with skateboards. Little spikes on the back of his shell. So I guess this is kind of their own interpretation of the turtles. I don't think this is based on anything specific. Michelangelo with his nunchucks. And then finally, Donatello. So if you're a turtle fan, like I said, these aren't supposed to be sold in the U.S., but I'm sure some retailers might import them. And I don't have any pricing info. So, and it's going to vary because, again, if anyone tries to import them, they're going to raise the price on them. So, let's see. Jazwares is launched some more stuff on their Vault website. So more wrestling figures. We've got Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. So this is a 2-pack, $50. Again, for you wrestling fans. And this set is available exclusively on the Jazwares Vault site. I think if there's anything else newsworthy. For you Fraggle Rock fans, Big Bad Toy Store has gotten the first wave of Boss Fight Studio Fraggle Rock figures in stock. We've got, again, for you wrestling fans, look at WWE Superstars Wave 11. We've seen some images for these. These are going to be offered at Walmart. I'm guessing probably these will go up during Walmart Collector Con. So Razor Ramon, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, and Rey Mysterio. So again, these will be available for Walmart, and my guess will be available online during Walmart Collector Con. So that pretty much wraps it up today. So not quite as much news today as we've been getting. Slowed down a little bit. It's like the calm before the storm of San Diego Comic-Con next month. But let me just go since I've been. I wanted to kind of get through the news before I started looking at questions and comments. Rashid says the new Joy Toy turtle figures look great, though not a big fan on the scale. I've heard a few people say that. But I mean, if you think about it, though, there are so many different turtle figures out there in varying scales. So, there's really something for everybody these days when it comes to turtles. Eric, would be cool arcade Sentinels. Like I could almost see like some type of box set if the Rock tease is for our San Diego Comic Con exclusive, then I could see some type of box set though, with maybe multiple Sentinels. I'm not sure what other. I don't know if it would just be Sentinels or have other figures included. I suppose it could be an entire video game set, but most of the X-Men figures in the game we've gotten pretty recent figures of. So I don't know, but I could see something along those lines for this year's San Diego Comic Con exclusive. Mr. Allmine's in the house. What's up? Natural Nate Marvel. I'm a sucker for Mezco and GI Joe. I pre-ordered that Snake Eyes. Nice. I got the Destro, the 112 Collective Destro, which I think is, I don't know if you can see it, but he's back there. But that was the only one. I thought it was okay, but it didn't blow my socks off. And for Mezco prices, I decided I wasn't going to really get any more. So I have not really been collecting that line, but I'm glad you like it and hope you enjoy the Snake Eyes. Natural Nate also got the all those NECA exclusives. So busy morning for Natural Nate, I see, or expensive morning, I should say. What's up, Alonzo? The Turtle 2-pack for San Diego is the same figures that we got in the 4-pack. I think you might be right, but nevertheless, you almost guarantee something like that is going to be super popular. Mr. Allmind, Tatsu, yeah, I mean, everyone who collects, I don't think there's anybody out there who collects the Turtle movie stuff that doesn't want a Tatsu figure. So the bad news is it's going to be a Walmart exclusive, and being as popular as that character is going to be, I have no idea how easy that figure is going to be able to get. If it is something that ends up going up during Walmart Collector Con, I mean, you can guarantee it's going to sell out super fast. So, and then how readily available it's going to be in physical stores. Well, I mean, I can only speak to my own Walmart, but I very rarely ever see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures at my Walmart. So that's really the biggest downside, is it's going to likely be a Walmart exclusive if it gets released. Though I guess sometimes NECA will do those figures through their own NECA stores, so maybe they might do that, or at least offer some through their store. But I feel like if the and according to the manifest, basically it was saying the figures, were arriving from overseas. So like essentially the figures are on U.S. shores, again, if the manifest is accurate and legit and everything. So that would indicate that the pre-order window isn't going to be a long one per se, if in fact the figure comes. Though again, I'm going to preference that by saying let's wait and see. Damien, long time no see. Any news on Mirage, Rat King, and Belly Bomb releases? I have not. I assume we're talking NECA, and I've not. I don't think I've heard anything on those. So no, I don't have anything for you. I was trying to think back. In the same video with the Tatsu, there were also indications that the Archie wrestling figures were arriving on shores, and then there was one other one. I think go watch his video. Again, I have a link to it in the video description. Eric says pre-turning offered a website they used before for Joy Toy line. Yeah, I would not. I wouldn't even be surprised if Big Bad Toy Store carried them just at a higher price. Sometimes they will squeak those in, but yeah, if you look around, I'm sure you'll be able to find a way to get them if you really want to. It's just, again, from licensing standpoint, Joy Toy, because they're an overseas company, I guess can't compete with the companies here in the U.S. that has that license. So even though I don't think anyone else right now is really doing that scale, I guess kind of comes close to Playmates, but Damien says Tatsu and another foot soldier. Natural Nate. I'm still waiting for the art. Yeah, I mean, I guess there were a lot of figures that they showed off at cons last year that have yet to get released. I don't remember them all off the top of my head, but I do remember. Yeah, it seems like there's been quite a few figures that they had shown at like San Diego or New York. I lose track, but that have not yet been released. Mr. Allman says, I've never heard of the site before, but reluctant, but trust. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I've never used it, so I can't speak to that. So, but, and he's talking about LT Cave. So, again, I've never used that store, so I personally cannot tell you whether they are legitimate or trustworthy or anything like that. Heck, I also remember when they showed off NECA showed off the movie April Neil wearing the yellow jumpsuit. That was like in a live stream or something, and that was like seems like it was ages ago, but I don't think that figure ever got released. Let's see. Just want to see if any other questions. Everett, did any? I got the 2-pack with Giant Man and Wasp from Hasbro Pulse. I haven't opened it yet. I'm kind of waiting until the HasLab Giant Man gets released, but Well, it's a little short today, but again, unless you guys have some questions, I guess I could Super 7 real quick. So they're dropping teases, Dungeons and Dragons, and Mikey, this pizza box with Michelangelo for Comic Con. So something to look forward to at San Diego, I guess. They also showed off this large size Charlie Brown with red shirt and a cycle. And then also this Universal Monster. I don't know what's up with the tricycles, but I guess it's Tricycle Day at Super 7. So yeah, it's kind of it's like we've had this super flow of news for the last several weeks. It's almost kind of nice to have like a breather. And again, it's kind of the calm before the storm, because next month, as we start moving into San Diego Comic Con time, I'm sure we're going to be getting reveals. I am really curious to know what tomorrow's Marvel Legend reveals. I don't want to, I feel like it's going to be like, I don't want to build it up too much, because then I feel like then it's going to be something I'm disappointed in. But hopefully it's something cool. Aaron says, Mezco Snake Eye is a bit on the price side, and GI Joe Real American Hero comic Kickstarter was successful overall. It was a great day for Joe fans. Oh yeah, that kicks for like where the Kickstarter where they're gathering up all the old issues of like the Marvel run and stuff. That thing was hugely successful. And I agree on the Mezco stuff, but I feel like if you collect Mezco stuff, you're pretty used to that. Sith happens. Does pineapple go on pizza? Well, you know what? I got to disagree with you, because I actually like pineapple on my pizza. I know it's some people consider that sacrilege, but uh, I usually order pineapple. My wife doesn't like pineapple on the pizza, so usually I got to do half and half. But and she doesn't like mushrooms either, so I like mushrooms on my pizza. All right. Well, as always, guys, thank you for dropping in today. Now, on Friday, I will be back with just your regular pre recorded news video, kind of recapping everything. And I'll include whatever tomorrow's Marvel Legend reveal is and anything else that happens between now and Friday. But that'll be coming on Friday. And then Monday, we'll be back with another live stream. Um, and as we get closer to San Diego, I'm going to probably try and do some special things. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, as always, guys, thank you for coming in tonight or today. It's not tonight, it's today. Um, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching today's video. Now, if you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button. Also hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. For all the latest action figure news, be sure to head over to toynewseye.com, marvelousnews.com, jediinsider.com, and tformers.com. And remember, action figures are great,